we sort of, I mean, all of us, I think, know that era of, famous ads, ads that people talk about, ads that people tell each other. Have you seen that? Do you feel the way it is today, with the amount of complexity that has come in, that fear of risk also perhaps, is the era of famous ads waning perhaps now? Are brands, are clients afraid to take risks? Are they okay with just getting by? What is the sense that you're getting now, especially again with tools like AI that can, give you competent output? People are generating stuff in-house. Are they perhaps a little afraid to go into that famous ad zone, stuff that will make people talk, use perhaps brand safety, as a reason to not explore, push the envelope? Just thinking out loud, is that any sense of that happening?
No, see, I think we have been fortunate, I would say, as a organization, to have some partners who have gone, it's a full cycle. And we have been lucky to work and collaborate with people who believe that whatever may be the reality out there, whatever the business reality is when they invest in something and when we create something which people notice them for. So the challenge still remains, whatever is the output, safe, not safe, average, whatever it is. But being noticed or being seen is the biggest problem they all have currently. So yes, if their business is suffering, we have seen them become conservative. But we are fortunate, I would say, and please add, guys, we have some partners who, even in the hardest times, let's say the starting of a project doesn't feel like we are in some kind of a gloom and doom and everything is dying. No. And because at the end of the day, it's advertising.
Yeah.
So we can't take ourselves so seriously. I mean, we should be, whether it's a empathy, whether it is a joke, it's got to be funny. Otherwise, nobody will laugh at it. So we are lucky, I would say, that even today, a lot of people that we work with are on the spectrum, whether the investment in the concept is still being asked. And I'm very thankful for that, by the way, because if we were in a situation where everyone said, let's just do the best or the simplest thing, does it happen? Yes, it happens, because it always will be, whatever we, end of the day, we are a creator. We go to somebody who decides that what should be done sits currently always with the team that's going to take a call. So that relationship is a very important relationship for the work to be brave, cut through, average or common or whatever. So that relationship really defines it, and I think we're still good.
Yeah, no, I think he's right. We are lucky in a way that I believe we have quite a few clients and partners who believe in doing great work. But I'll tell you, it is usually every client's appetite is different, and they're looking for different things. They're at a different point in the journey with their brand.
Absolutely.
So it is up to them to ultimately, decide what their appetite is. But I'll tell you what our approach is. There are some people who believe, okay, if what the client wants, we should give them. At Ogilvy, even when I was not in Ogilvy, I believed that they had the unique ability to show the client what they should do. And I'll tell you who else has that ability. Apple. Steve Jobs always said that, people don't know what they want until they see it. And I think our approach has always been that. It's never been that, even if a client's risk appetite is a little low, our endeavor always is, let's show them, what brave work can do. Let's push them and say that, maybe if you took a risk, the returns could be disproportionate on the brand. So it's never a thing whether we have some clients who have got tremendous appetite for brave work, but even sometimes when a client is at a point in their journey where probably they don't have the appetite, our approach is never that, okay, let's go with the safest option. Our approach is always, let's go with the option that we believe is going to do great for them. And sometimes they buy it, sometimes they don't buy it. It's not always guaranteed, but I don't think we ever go with saying, okay, they want 1 + 1 is equal to 2, let's go with 1 + 1 is equal to 2. No, let's go with 1 + 1 is equal to 11 and show them.
I would first of all not do anything as as an Ogilvyite and as a creative person, I would not do anything that is insensitive for the sake of sensationalism.
Mhm.
I wouldn't do anything that is inappropriate for a brand. For example, if I have suppose I have a brand which stands for journalistic courage,
Mhm.
and it goes with the territory to call a spade, and if that is appropriate for the brand, and if I know that it is going to not maybe create like some mayhem out there, but get two sides talking and confront the issue bang on, I would do it because that is what the brand needs. That is what the brand needs to be top of mind, and that is what the society needs. But I wouldn't do it for the sake of sensationalism. But one thing, not just me, I can vouch for our entire, soul of Ogilvy, as I would call it. We will not do anything for the sake of it being simply safe. We wouldn't settle for something that's boring. Because I think that's a disservice to the brand which is trusting us and wanting us to be noticed in the sea of, sameness.
Right.
But equally, I think it's within our Ogilvyness that we wouldn't compromise. We are partners to the brand. We are not going to leave them blowing in the storm where, now we did the ad, now you face the music. We are equal partners to them. We will do it. We will do it sensitively and with partnership, but we will not choose the safe path just for the sake that everybody can go home happy.
Or the sensational part just
No,
for it.
or the
Because outrage
sensational
sells.
part.
Let's look at the stuff that's happened, right?